Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll arriving at our destination shortly.
Well, hello, welcome back to the latest episode of the All About Aviation show. My name is Greg. Hello. I'm going to be your internet pilot for this episode. And, hey man, we are sitting here in Asiana International Airport with our wonderfully free Airbus A380. And, yeah, man, this plane is as free as it gets. I'm a little upset that I'm actually flying this plane today. I really was hoping that some of the updates that are supposed to come out hit the marketplace, but they still haven't. Like the Learjet from FlySimware has an update that came out. Still not available for 2024 on the marketplace yet. Also, the Azure Poly Transcell C160 has an update. That hasn't hit the marketplace yet. And then there's one other airplane that had a update. Oh, Just Flight, whatever. And there was another airplane that's supposed to have an update, and it just hasn't been released yet. For oh yeah, the RJ Professional is supposed to get a native 2024 update, and that still hasn't come out. So I've actually reached out to the companies. They've all three have said that they've submitted everything to the marketplace. It's just a matter of the marketplace launching it. So I'm going to keep checking daily. Hopefully in the next few days they will release, because I really want to hear, like, the Learjet's supposed to get Boris audio. Like, I think that's pretty cool. The Transcell C160 is supposed to get some good upgrades. Now that's going to be native for 2024. And the RJ Professional is a wonderful plane. So hopefully those updates will come out in the next few days. All right, now it's the wrong one. Let's there we go. Let's go to our overhead panel. All right, so we do not have anything connected yet. Let's get the ground power connected. I think I have everything through GSX here. Let's see, ground equipment, services, ground power unit. Get refuel. What does our flight plan say? Fuel the 50,007. Is that already in there? Okay, total we have 14. Okay, very good. All right, let's I thought there was a way to call GSX on here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different airplane. There used to be like a service button. I could have sworn there was. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think this is new. I don't really know what's new. I can never find the updates on, like, what's new for this airplane. It's just almost every time I check their their app that I have on the desktop, like almost every single time it's like it's a new update. So I don't know. I don't know why I need to reload SimBrief. Press fueling. Let's see if he actually comes over. Let's turn the airplane on. Overhead lower. Batteries on. Power. Logo on auto. Strobes on auto. Emergency lights on. That's good. Very good. Okay. And let's go down. That'll become available here shortly. That is not the MCD, you guys. This is it. Station. Go company flight plan received, waiting for insertion. Okay, AAR 102, Rixie Raja on 37,000 feet. Okay, that looks good. We gonna refuel or what? I picked SX for all. We don't have to use X, but let me see if they're on the way.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Reload. Very weird. Camera move. Okay. The parts. So we got taxi. Port. Part 20-9.
Fuel truck is in position.
We need a total of, what was it, 50,000 gallons, so we'll just do. Go back here and let's do 20-9. Here we go. And you and the departure hopefully will be 20K. Okay, very good. So I'm not worried about landing yet. Go ahead and get our boarding in place
Boarding
here.
requested.
Close. Let's go to flight plan. Let's put in our departure. Hopefully it's gonna be.
Do you want to board crew? Pilot's boarding starting.
Looking at 16 hour takeoff. Oh, 16.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
15 left is it.
Crew
We
boarding
go by
starting.
2H. This is going to be goodbye 2C.
뒷발철 체크 컴플리트. 바이파스 핀 인서트.
Insert. Let me put in our arrival, and then I'm going to check how that goes. 16 right. Approach to an ILSZ via swamp. Yeah, oh no, Norma is our. I remember that from building it. Swamp. EN. Position, no train. Alright, so that's good. Let's check this out on the map now. Through this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, very good. So that's all done. Let's put the APU on.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Fuel truck. Ah. That's a weird fucking. You know, there was almost two apps I just bought actually. I almost bought the from Black Square, the new signs for. Isn't that APU kicking on? That's a beautiful sound. Yeah, I almost bought the new signs for taxiing, and then I came real close to buying that Rex Atmosphere, but it's been getting some bad reviews, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I was really close to buying it. All right, so all this is good. Let's and probably get rid of the ground power unit. Remove the ground power unit. If I remember right, I'm not sure if this screen actually works. I thought it. Oh, yeah, maybe it does. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Alright, well, anyways, let's get our frequency. Get our ATIS and get our clearance for pushback. 128.4. Turn on our here. $128. Not implemented. 128.
Sky conditions, scattered at 1200 feet. Broken at 2. Alliance. Advise on initial contact you have information golf. Incheon International Airport.
And information golf.
1730 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right, 15 right, 15 left. Wind 175 at 10.
Information golf. Let's
Visibility 10.
get our clearance
Sky
here.
conditions.
That's
Scattered at
121.6.
1200 feet. Broken at 2500 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 25.
All right, what am I again? Asiana 102, and we're going to Tokyo. Xi'an clearance, Asiana 102 heavy. Requesting IFR clearance to Tokyo. We have information golf. Good morning.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Now, I programmed this button to... I programmed a button on here to go back to this pilot here, but let's see why it's not.
Asiana 102, information golf is current. Cleared to Tokyo Narita via the Bini 2 Charlie departure, then is filed. Departure runway 15 right, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 119 or decimal 05, squawk 3414.
Cleared to Tokyo via Narita via the Bini 2 Charlie departure, then is filed. Departure runway 15 right, initial climb 4,000. Departure on 119.05, squawk 3414, Asiana 102. So we got to put in 15 right. Let's do that. First of all, let me set a button for this. It should have already. Alright, save assignment. Yeah, I had buttons stored for all this. I wonder why it's not, Okay, so chase view, we will do...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Asiana Flight 102, departing from Incheon to Narita. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew members. Thank you for choosing Asiana.
It's so weird that this is the MCDU that they... I don't know. Maybe because it's a, like a version they're still working on. You know what I mean? Like they're still testing out. Not, this airplane's not like ready. I mean, it's still a free, you know, I guess beta testing. Maybe that's why these cameras are not going to where they're actually supposed to go. All right, so we got 3414 in there. Let's change our departure to 15 right. That should be okay. And Charlie, I believe that's the right one. Discontinuity, let's get rid of that. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, very good. So that's all done. Check takeoff date. Yeah, I know we need to do that now, so let's do that. Takeoff performance. No, not takeoff performance. We need to do fuel and load. Let's do that. Why it didn't current cargo hasn't been done yet. I wonder why. Oh, they're still loading everything. No cargo being loaded at the moment. I just cancel GSX on this and then just do it myself. I'm ready to get up in the air already. Don't want to be held up because of this bullshit. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh yeah, no, I I usually catch it out of the corner of my eye, but no, I dropping loads. I remember Howard Stern many years ago. There was a guy they used to have on there is going, "Oh, dropping loads, oh, dropping loads all over your face." I forget the guy that was doing that. It was like Mick somebody, I think. Yeah, that was always funny. All right, so we got the fuel is correct. That's funny. Yeah, I don't listen to Howard Stern anymore, but there was many years I did. I don't think we have a takeoff. Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, once he started getting like really political, that's like kind of when I stopped watching him. Not that I agree or disagree with what he's saying, but I just like I didn't listen to him for that kind of shit. I listened to him to kind of get away from all that stuff. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and he's predominantly like working from home all the time now too. Crazy. All right, 0 fuel weight. Okay, 347.7. I hope I have enough time to do this flight today. I'm supposed to be meeting my mom for dinner. Guess I can't. Do I have to use my keyboard? Okay, I can use my keyboard. That's awesome. 347.7. I really didn't want to do this flight today. I was really trying to do either the Learjet, the Transl 160, or the RJ Professional, but all the updates that are supposed to be out for that airplane now on 2024, they haven't come out. You know, I bought those airplanes from the marketplace, and they are just not available. I sent messages to the company trying to figure out why they haven't come out yet. Companies, I don't know if they gave me a true answer or not, but they were saying that the updates have been sent to Microsoft, and it's Microsoft that's holding everything up right now, which I can believe that. But we'll see. Hopefully they'll be out in a few days, because I really want to give those airplanes a try. You know, because they're all going to be native 2024 builds now, like the ones that you can use in 2024 now, like the RJ Professional, the Learjet, and the Transl. Those are all 2020 Microsoft versions that you can use on 2024. These new ones that they have coming out are native. I can't wait for that. All right, why do we have no... What is going on with GSX today? Still loading. I thought I turned this on like be fast. Could have sworn I did that. Realism. Yeah, I have it on fast. Alright, I guess we'll just leave it. Hopefully it'll be done in a few minutes. Alright, let's finish. Land is 35. So I guess we'll put that in there. Didn't save my fuel block. Why it didn't save fuel block. Here. Entry out of range. Oh, that's tons. I could barely see the T. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's put in the center of gravity first. Okay, so tons would be 507 tons, I would think. Or no, maybe it's 50 tons. The Hey Siri, how many tons is 50,000 kilograms? 55 tons, okay. So let's put in like 55.1 or something. Okay, so that's good. All of that is good. Wait. The range. Okay. Now let's go to takeoff performance. And I'm actually going to do a sim brief. This one here. See what they say. This is taking forever to board. I may just cancel GSX and just load everything. Like, yeah, this is crazy. I may just cancel GSX completely. Let me at least get this performance going first. That's great. And I have it on fast too. It just seems like it's taking forever. All right, populate from last flight. Populate weather. Calculate. So we're looking at room temperature of 66. Do flex. 6. We have 141. 9. 154. Flaps 1. And I don't think it's going to give us our takeoff trim. We can just make it up. Yeah, okay, we'll just make it up. Alright, very good. So that's done. Currently at now. Alright, we'll put in 42.7 now. As a placeholder, we may have to change this. Yeah, see, like, I'm ready for pushback now, so let's just end GSX and get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's go back here. Let me push you up. Let's go to GSX. Okay, restart. Okay. Now let me turn GSX off here. Wait. Third party? Yeah. Here we go. Instant. Oh no, not deboard. Board. And we'll request pushback and get out of here. Ooh, I see a lot of ghosting. I wonder if my let me check my folders real quick while this is loading it. Wonder if that secondary scaling value went back to 1. Here. Went back to 1. I'm going to show you guys how to change this. I've already done it a few times on stream, but sure did. All right, let me okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so if you ever get a lot of ghosting in the simulator, you go to your main local cache page. Now this works for 2020 and 2024. So now I have 3 of these user config options here. One because I have auto FPS. I'm not sure why this one and this one are showing up that way, but I just change all of them. So just go into user config. It'll pull up a little notepad here. Go down to secondary scaling and just change this to a 2. Save it. And I'm just going to do it for the rest of these. Secondary scaling. I'm not sure why this works. It just does. just I watched a video on it and I tried it and it works. So okay, and it's got secondary scaling too. Very good. All right, so that's all done now. Let's get ready for pushback now because I'm ready to take off, man. I'm tired of this bullshit with GSX. And I just updated GSX too. Like I'm not sure why it's taking forever. Okay, so we have 35. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Make sure our fuel is okay. Nope. All right, let's fill up. All right, fuel is okay now. And ready for pushback. Contact the ground. We have ground is 121.7. Initiating ground, Asiana 102 Heavy requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Asiana 102, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
I'm guessing this way is face north. Just a guess. Alright, let's try the pushback here that they got here. Let's try this one. You know, before I do that, I just want to check the charts real quick. I just want to see where I'm going first. Okay, so we are... Okay, oh good. It does show the airplane. 15 right is up there. Okay, so I'm guessing we should come back out and around, and he said face north, so maybe we'll come out this way and go out. Okay, so we're gonna want the nose to the right. All right, let's back up here. Let's see how this works. I've never tried this before. Oh, okay, so we don't have to pre-plan it. We just move it from here. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we should probably make sure all the doors and shit are closed. It looks like. Alright, is tug connected? Tug is attached. Alright, so let's go with the parking brake. That's cool how you can do the parking brake from backward.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Asiana Flight 102, departing from Incheon to Narita. On behalf of Asiana, we are delighted to have you with us today. Our captain for this flight is Captain Gregory, and our first officer is Long Duck Dong. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Jisoo, Minho, Hana, and Seo-jin. We expect a flight time of approximately 2 hours. Now let me take a moment to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For our overwater flights, life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage behind. We have emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight. Captain Gregory, the cabin is ready for departure.
I don't know why it keeps on stopping. It's a pretty good little system here, though. I wonder if if this airplane will show your engines. this is good. These engines sound pretty good, man. Let's get our start out. Wonder if we're gonna get dinged on the in the system for not doing our checklist. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn. Might have to do engine number 2 again. Engine number 4. Alright, that's working. Let me check out our trim now. So our trim now says 37.1, so we need, that is 37.2. 37. Close enough. Our engines look good. We're ready to get out of here. Bleeds on. Logo on, nav light, beacon, taxi lights, seat belts. U bleed is off. Put our flaps down to 1. No mobile, that's good. Let's put brakes on takeoff mode. Let's see if we can actually zoom in and see this. Oh, that's awesome. Asian ground, Asiana 102 heavy, requesting taxi clearance to runway 15 right. Hell of a tower view, guys. Way to go. We can really see the airplane pretty good from here.
Asiana 102, runway 15 right taxi via Romeo 3, Romeo 7, Romeo 2, Romeo 8, Alpha, Alpha 9er, Bravo, Lima, Lima.
That's a whole lot of instruction. Copy that, taxi via Romeo 3, Romeo 7, Romeo 2, Romeo 8, Alpha, Alpha 9, Bravo, Lima, Lima, Asiana 102 heavy. So we have Romeo 3, 7. Okay, so we're pretty much just going this way. And then Alpha here. Take Alpha all the way up to nine. Bravo, Lima. Okay, very good. Get out of here. Floodlights. Ground spoilers, arm, takeoff config test. Armor spoilers. Brakes on. Our configuration test. Normal is good. Parking brakes off, and let's get out of here. Now I have each one of these throttles set individually. This new seat that I had, this new chair that I have, I need to, it's on wheels, and every time I'm pushing like pretty hard on the rudder right now trying to get this plane to turn, and it's like I keep on moving backwards. I'm not used to that. I treated myself to a new chair. I was using the same chair for work and everything for years now. I've been working from home for almost 4 years now probably, and I've been using pretty much the same chair, just a dining room chair. So I treated myself. Roshi, will you do the safety instructions for our passengers, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Hiroshi Sato. We are now preparing for takeoff, and I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your
I don't
lap.
think these are turning
To
at all.
unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For our overwater flights, life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around
These planes
your
got
waist.
some pretty cool features.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage behind. We have emergency exits located
This is a
at the
great
front,
plane for free.
middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Oops. Boy, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope it doesn't sound like that in real life. That's fucking annoying. Alright, so I forget what our takeoff speeds are. So we have 154. I'm gonna put in 10 over that. Oh shit, what'd I do? Oh, that's right there. Put you at, say, 12,000. I'm guessing our heading is going to be somewhere around 150. Yeah, I'm gonna, when I come back from dinner tonight, I'm gonna check those updates again. I really want to try those 3 airplanes now that they're going to be native to 2024. Like that Azure Poly C-160, don't sleep on that airplane. That's a really good airplane. It's got a lot of cool features. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool airplane. Just put 154. That's probably close. The Learjet's not bad from Fly Simware. It's not a bad plane. It's nothing special. I mean, there's certainly other planes that are worth the money more than that airplane. But yeah, that one's not bad. And then the that other one, I mean, the RJ Professional is a great plane. I wish it was out for 2024. Now, see, the thing is like if you buy it from their websites, it's available. I just want it to be available now. You know, for us that bought it in game, from the store. And we are really moving. That's cool. What's this overview? Oops. Yeah, that's not good. Let's not do that. Let's not do that one. Yeah, they definitely need to work on camera placement on this thing. I don't know who updates that, if it's Chase Plane or if it's I wonder if there's a way I can do that. I'm sure there's a way I can set the camera position myself. I'll have to go in and play with it. See, the thing is that a lot of times they already have pre-made templates for different aircraft. You just have to go into their community page, and a lot of times they have other people that have spent the time updating everything and putting the camera positions in the right place. Hey, I got to tune to the power. On 18.2, and I have to finish setting up radar and shit like that. We'll do that when we get up to holding point. Not sure what the transition altitude. Oh, I never even checked the VTAR. Shit. Oh, that's N5. N5. Okay. Oh shit. I had a feeling we were moving in the wrong direction. Park and brake is on. Let's come down here real quick. Put this on. That on above. Weather. On. Should be it. Maybe weather doesn't work yet. Have aids. Weather. It may not work. All right, we can try that later on. All right, let's get the rest of our lights on, and then we'll get out of here. Strobe lights. Ding the cabin. Call the tower. Asiana Tower. Asiana 102 Heavy, holding short runway 15 right, requesting departure.
Asiana 102 Super, runway 15 right, winds 170 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Okay, Captain, I will assist for departure.
30-ish. Might have enough time to finish this flight. Don't remember if there's a toga button. I don't think there's no toga button. I just want to put in our departure frequency. I think they're going to put it in automatically, but I just want to put it in. Departure is 11905. Let me just plug that in. 1905. Get out. Takeoff power set. Nuts.
V1.
Great. Up.
Asiana 102, contact departure.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Not letting me put it in lever climb. Alright, let me put it on the autopilot. At least we can climb up and I'll figure this part out here in a moment. Very weird. There we go. I mean, it's kind of nice having 4 levers, but sometimes like they're not they're not lined up here, and that's the confusing part. Like if I try to line them all up using the back of my finger, you know, like you know how you do, like you push one up, you can feel it on the back of your finger, then you push the other one up, you can feel it touch, so you know it's even. But these are all like in 4 different places. That's wild. Boy, clouds look so shitty now. There was a new NVIDIA update. Their driver I just updated today, and these clouds look terrible. I wonder if Auto FPS is doing this thing right now. Yeah.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You may also connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service for just $21.95, payable by credit card only. We will be serving delicious Korean classics in economy, including award-winning bibimbap and kimchi fried rice, along with refreshing cask beer. If you have any questions or need assistance, please feel free to reach out to our friendly crew members. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
We'll just go standard pressure now. I'm not really sure when we're supposed to. We'll just do it now. I didn't look at the, well, I guess it's on this chart. Get it right. Yeah, this is running really choppy. Wow. Are they anywhere? Oh, 14,000. All right, well, that was pretty close. My GPU's only at like 40% right now. I don't know why it's running kind of not bad. I don't know if it's running bad. Like, it looks okay kind of every once in a while, but just some parts of it look really bad. Do we have any pictures of the engine? That's not the engine, guys. I can't believe there's no camera positions in here that have this. It's wild. Usually they have real good camera positions. Alright, once we get to cruising altitude, I'm gonna put some music on and let this thing do its thing cruising. And I'll be back closer to descent. I may speed it up a little bit, but I want to shave real quick because I'm going out for dinner in a little while. I just want to look presentable. I was thinking about just doing this flight when I got home tonight, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to do another evening flight. I want to try to do something during the day. For the most part, it's running pretty good. I'm just not exactly sure why some of these graphics are looking the way they are. And I'm not even using like any of my GPU. I'm not even at 50% most of the time. So I don't know if it's a problem with Chase Plane, if it's a problem with Microsoft, or it could be the new NVIDIA driver that I just downloaded. I wonder if I go back to the previous version, if some of these lines and shit clear up. And just the overall, like, just overall, it's not like really smooth today. Always a problem with Microsoft. When you jump in X-Plane, man, no problems with X-Plane. All right, let's see what this thing is down here. In-flight reports. Requests. Oh, okay, so I think this is keeping all of our messages. Like if we were using VATSIM and we were doing like sending messages back and forth for like pre-flight, weather, requests, things like that. Okay, so that's what this is. So instead of it being like it is in Boeing, where you can just do it right from the FMC, you know, you have to, it's like in this airplane, you gotta do it here. All right, no problem. Could be a problem with auto FPS as well, because I just downloaded a new version for that. So I have a new version of NVIDIA, a new version of auto FPS. Wow. Yeah, you can see like some of these lines that are like you don't ever really see that when I'm flying. Like that shit like never happens. Let me fuck around with auto FPS for a moment. Target. Let me put it on IFR mode. Maybe that'll. That'll help a little bit. Well, that transition was definitely better. You'll see the fuck upness with the clouds. That's a shame. Let me pause it real quick. Let me look at just a couple of the settings real quick. Oh, options. Quality. Screen vectoring. See, the thing is like when I change it on here, auto FPS switches it back. So, I wonder if there's anything like online I can turn. Online functionality. Let's turn that on. Live weather. Here, let's turn off multiplayer. Limited, rolling cache. I know I just opted for more data, but you know, by turning on Bing functionality, but maybe that's part of the problem. I know my computer wasn't very expensive, but by no means is this a weak computer. I mean, like that capture card. The GPU I have in there is pretty stout. I mean, it's a good system. That RTX 4070i is pretty good. Obviously not as good as, you know, the 5090, but I got no complaints. Like, I've been able to run everything I want to with pretty much no problem. And even when the GPU sometimes, like on 2024, it gets up to, you know, 98%. Temperature never gets higher than like 68, 70 Celsius. You know, runs things smooth. Why are there no engine views at all? I wonder if I can. I think I can save this. All right, create hard mounted. Next. Engine. Shit. That might have been pretty easy to do. Let's see this here. No shit, I had no idea it was that easy to do. That's cool. All right, now we need to do one for the flaps and shit too. Ooh, I put my tail number in there. That is cool. Good job. Fly by wire. I like when you guys let us do that. This is the tail number from the plane in real life. HL70. Well, actually, before I say that, let me double check. I'm 99% sure that's correct. HL7626. Yeah. That's cool. I like when they do that kind of stuff. Alright, let's save this one. Okay, this would be cockpit, fuselage, we'll do wing. Cool. Hey, look, it's got actual people in here. Shit, that's pretty cool. With see, these windows are so small. Oh, goodness. Let's see what's going on inside the cockpit. I'm very surprised we haven't had any contact with anybody. Did I turn off stay intentions? I hope I didn't. Oh, I never contacted departure. Oops. My bad, guys. I don't think they're gonna hear us now. Let's try. Incheon departure, Asiana 102 Super. Currently climbing past 30,000 feet for flight level 370.
Asiana 02 Super, Seoul departure, radar contact, climb flight level 370, direct Lynette.
Copy that, direct Lynette, Asiana 102 Super. Lynette, yeah, that is our next one, so we're good.
Asiana 102, contact Daegu Center on 125.775.
Contact Daegu Center 125.775, Asiana 102 Super. Daegu Center, good morning, Asiana 102 Super, currently climbing through 32,000 feet for flight level 370.
Asiana 02, Daegu Center, identified. Good morning.
Well, hello, how are you? Good evening to you too. I'm trying to find some good camera positions, but they don't really have any in Chase Plane. Good evening again. Part of the airplane is this? Alright, let's try to set up a couple of camera views inside here. And then I'm gonna No shade. We are flying to Tokyo. Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. The Asiana flight 102. Like if you get on fly radar 24, flight aware, something like that, it'll show it. Incheon, Seoul, Korea. So we can kind of set this. Let's set this one here. Passenger. We are on right side, I believe. Eight. Okay, that one is good. Honestly, I mean, we're still climbing, so we're probably about 2 hours. This flight's just under 3 hours. I'm going to speed it up a little bit as we're going. I need to be out of here by I need to be done in about 2 hours. So we're going to be landing probably in about an hour and a half, I would think. We don't need to have the same type of view for both sides. And do engines over here. Just save those two. Speaking French? No shit. That's cool. I can't speak a lick of French. Sorry. I tried taking it in high school many years ago, but I've forgotten a lot of it now. That's cool, man. Well, you can speak another language. I always respect people that can speak multiple languages, man. That's tough to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude, and I would like to take this opportunity to inform you that we will begin our snack and drink service shortly. We have some delightful Korean classics available, including our award-winning bibimbap and delicious kimchi fried rice, which I highly recommend. After our service, we will also have articles from the Asiana shop available for you to browse and purchase. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
I got you. I know Don's is with tension with temps. Temperature. I don't know. Let me copy and copy. Let me translate this now into French. Very good. Let me paste this in. right, let's put some music on. Oh, let me get Chad to take care of the comms. Hey, Chad, will you take care of the comms for us for a while?
Yo, Gregory, I got the comms, bro.
Brother, right there. Arr. Let's get a window seat going here. Alright, so I just wanted to adjust the sound of the airplane a little bit. Alright, I am getting out of here for a little bit. I'll be back soon. Let me make a little note here. Oh, we didn't get the banner up here. Shit. Okay, we are good. So I will see you guys shortly. I'm gonna go shave. Like I said, I want to shave. So I'm going out for dinner tonight. I also need to make a reservation. Yeah, we are looking good. So we got about we don't really have that long remaining. 500. We may not have to speed this up. All right, whatever. I will see you guys soon. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I haven't said that, I don't think, at all today. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you leave, or before I leave and go shave. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Just do it. Thank you very much. We are almost at 1,000. We can do it. Anyways, that's about it. Let me turn my camera off without looking like a boomer. Anyways, all right, I'll see y'all soon. See ya.
Would you and First Officer Long Duck Dong like anything to drink or a small snack? I can bring something up for you in just a moment.
No, thank you. We're good. Appreciate it, though.
No problem, Captain.
Tokyo Control. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Yeah. Cat. Taking his bird. And land his. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Hit like and subscribe. We so close. Too close to 1,000. I thought Chad was taking care of it. Roger that, Tokyo Control. We'll send whenever you're ready for us to. Asiana 102 Super. Pick some. That Vixen. Oh, there we go, Vixen. Oh, that's over 11. Okay, over 11,000. AA7. Normal, we need to be. Norma. X. Good, and have 8, 11.5, 7, 11.5 on. That's programming. Walla is 4,000. Alright, very good. So that's all good. Not a big fan of the wind noise, and I actually turned a lot of the wind down, if I remember correct. I might bring the mouse on top of the cart. It moves it. Go here. Audio. Yeah, see, look at that. Wind interior. Like, I'm at 1. What if you move it up? Yeah, that's way worse. Nice airplane for free, though, I will tell you that. Very nice. Now, this is not the stable version we're using. This is the, I guess they're what they call experimental version, I guess. I would love to hear engine right now. I wish somebody would make a mod for that. Like to customize the audio more, but I think that would be tough to do because, you know, unless you have access to the individual tracks they used when they recorded these, I don't know how you would actually be able to do that more than just frequencies, which I think you could play with the frequencies enough to get the wind noise lower here and the rumbling of the engine a bit better. I think flying over Japan would be amazing. There are so many mountains and shit to look at. But yeah, I forgot this is one of the airplanes you can just go outside on. That's pretty dope. I like that. The rendering is a little odd today too with the way these things are rendering. When I say things, I mean mountains. That's what I'm calling things right now, I guess. Usually they render really quickly. They still, some of them are. I mean, most of them are, but every once in a while I'm catching it where it's like just pops up because it's taking its time rendering. Cool, like all these mountains, and then it looks like you got some, you know, jungle-ish kind of, you know, forestry here. Little town in between. Guess these are all roads and shit that are down here. Hard to believe, like, all this was underwater at some point. I'm pretty sure that mostly everything we see nowadays, I want to say at one point that was underwater. Especially when you look at some of the areas that are really barren, you can see the streaks going through them, or the striations. Really, like, it just makes you think. Like, for me, I'm wondering, like, if millions of years ago there wasn't a civilization like us, like how do we know? We don't know for sure what really went on hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years before us. They could have had, like, rocket technology and time travel and shit like that. Who knows? But after millions of years, the Earth just wipes it all clean, and, you know, who knows if we dig down 2 miles down into the Earth, what we find. You know, if we, like, they're finding cities and waterways that are hidden under miles of like the Amazon rainforest. Like, they've had these helicopters and radar systems where they can look into the ground, like take an X-ray of the ground and see into it. And they found, like, these huge waterways and cities that they never even knew existed. So who's to know? I like to think that, you know, civilizations have been going on for millions and millions of years. I think that would be, and then there's a time where it wasn't. Then I guess, I don't know how, if evolution's true or if Adam and Eve are true. We have theories with science, and then we have a book, or a few different books. Catholicism, which I think there's been like 25 Jesuses before Jesus. If I remember seeing that correctly, there was like 25 iterations of Jesus before Jesus actually was Jesus. But like the Quran, the Torah, the Bible, whatever they have in Buddhism, it's, you know, it's always one supreme being. Set of moral, you know, ethics and codes to live by. I think if we want to really test out some theories, I think we should try to rebuild a pyramid using what we think they used technology-wise thousands of years ago. I think that would be really cool to see, like, you know, how many guys it would take pulling on ropes and using levees and roller wheels or whatever they used back then. I like to see how many guys it would take to actually do that in that kind of heat, that kind of climate. They don't have to do it like out in Egypt. They could do it inside a stadium if they wanted. I just want to see how they would get a block up, you know, that high or that perfect. Have stone cutters that, you know, cut these stones with laser precision process for putting images and diagrams, you know, whatever else they want to put on the outside, you know, like decoration wise. I don't know why I think of these things, but I think they're fun to think of. We should be descending pretty soon, I would think. Up a descent 7 minutes. I like how they do this now. Arrival gate Oh, look at that, gate 275. I wonder where that is. Hey, we gotta set up brake to vacate too. Shit. Alright, let's set up that now. What runway are we going to? That is not the correct airport select. Trying to choose it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Play airport. Where is 8? Oh, that's the wrong. Damn it. Chose the wrong one. I think I need 20 dash. -9. Check out this one. Really slow right now. Oh my. What is going on? Yo, why is this shit running so slow? Can't even move my camera right now. There we go. The fuck was that? That was weird. Alright, so here's Terminal 1. Terminal 2 is over here. Terminal 2. Parking spot. T75. That's over here. We're gonna land and we're gonna want to come out somewhere A7 or A8. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that one. I'm moving too fast. Screw myself up. Star. I think this is. Okay, let me let's see if our. Here we go. In a little bit.
swamped into Narita. QNH 1014.
Descend via swamped into Narita. QNH 1014, Asiana 02.
Missed what they just said. Okay, Dennis. Okay. And 6, 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Narita. We kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
A7, we're going to set up, brake to vacate. Brake to vacate is set. So windy, man. All I hear is just wind noise. It sucks. I really wish somebody could get a mod together that would take care of a lot of that stuff. All I hear is just... Might just be the way they have the sound on this aircraft right now. That's why I was turning the sound down earlier for a little while and just had the music turned up more because of how shitty it sounds. Sounds a little better. I wonder if there's a sound option I can turn. There used to be a sound option. I think I have it turned all the way down. Cockpit, other aircraft environment. Let it turn down as much as I really can. I'll turn it down as I'm talking. Turn the music. Try to offset some of that. Alright, I think that's... Alright, there we go. Alright! Gotta get out of here soon. Gotta go eat me some dinner. Can't believe I haven't gotten one new subscriber on this flight. I mean, what the... Now, it's my own fault that we don't have more subscribers. I just don't stream. I just don't make enough content like I used to. I don't have time, really. My job's going extremely well, and this is the first time this is the first time since COVID started, really, that I've been doing well with a job to where I can actually, like, support myself the way that I want to. I'm very close to being able to start affording that drum set that I want to get again. That the one I had to sell years ago so I could pay my mortgage. Roland V drum kit. Rough man being a single father, having full custody of kids and switching careers at my age when I did. I'm finally, thankfully, at a place where I can start making somewhere close to the income I used to make. Just a lot of work, and mentally I have to be sharp at this job. I need to be sharp mentally all day long, talking to people on the phone the way I do, making sure I follow all the rules, the laws, stay compliant, all policies, you know, do the right thing for the customer, do the right thing for the company, all the stuff that, you know, normally you do with a job. But it's just, this is like one call after another after another after another. So it's like when I'm there, like there's no downtime really. You're like on all the time. I don't get enough sleep to do that job, then it becomes like I just don't do as well. So I've been trying to, well, not trying, but I've been putting myself first over flying and making content or really doing anything other than the job, really. Get off of work, sometimes have to run a couple errands, eat dinner, take shower, rinse and repeat for tomorrow. Every once in a while I'll get on for like half an hour and just if there's any updates or if anything news come out that I want to look at. It's the first time I've flown since Monday. Been almost a week. I'm gonna fly again tonight, I think. I don't know what I might do. I might just walk around, do some general aviation stuff, and just watch some YouTube videos while I'm flying. This flight, I have other flights planned as soon as the updates get released on the marketplace. Like I have a thumbnail made already for the Learjet. That's supposed to be updated any day in the marketplace from FlySimware. It's updated online, but not in the marketplace for the game. And then I also have one for the Transil C160. That's supposed to get a new update for 2024, where it's going to be native 2024. The Learjet's supposed to get Boris audio now. Get rid of that WWise system they've been using for years in that Learjet. And then there's also, oh, I just read too earlier today, the new Citation X is updated, so I have to see if that's out. But all the updates for these airplanes, they're out on the websites now. They're just not out in the marketplace yet. I want them to be out in the marketplace because that's where I bought them from. There was another oh yeah, and the RJ Professional from Just Flight. That's updated now too, but it's not updated in the marketplace yet, and that's where I bought it from. We should be hitting Norma. Oh, this is our arrival at. Oh no, this is the wrong chart actually. Oh, that's the wrong one. We're doing Swamp. That's right. Doing. Could be this one we're doing. Hopefully, does this have Norma? No, it's the next one then. Swamp. This one here. Swamp and have Norma some. Yep. Oh yeah, Vixen. Yep, this is the one we're doing. It looks like 11,000 at Vixen. put in 11,000 because we need to be at or above 11,000 for Vixen. See if that's the case. Yep. Still got Chad handling the comms for us. That way I don't have to read anything in. Yeah, somebody needs to make that mod. I'm serious. We need to figure a way as a community to get the sounds better when we're outside the aircraft like this. Just so, and even in the cockpit. I mean, maybe it sounds that windy in real life. But who wants to listen to that shit for hours? I want to listen to the engine sounds. Like, I want to hear the engines better. I don't want to hear wind noise for hours. I want to hear engines. I wonder when Chase Plane's coming out for 2024. I like it. It's just, it's I don't want to say cumbersome, but it's not a very intuitive system. Changing camera positions and, you know, getting certain cameras. I mean, they make it, if you have a mouse, it's okay. But like if you're just using a controller or a flight deck like this, it's almost impossible to, you can move the camera around like we're doing, but it's almost impossible to choose like the different items unless you're going to use a keyboard. Unless you're not going to want to control anything else in here, like I have in here where I can turn the parking brake on or off and landing gear, flaps, things like that. Like if you want to use your mouse for all that shit, go ahead, but then you can have all these kind of buttons set up for camera positions, but
Tokyo approach. Asiana 02. Morning, descending to flight level 160.
Asiana 02 Super. Tokyo approach.
oh, motherfucker. That's a different runway. Shit. ILS 34 left. I gotta get back in here. I always do this shit.
Asiana 102. Descend altitude 1000.
Descending to 1000. Asiana 02.
Alright, let's see what 34 left is. God damn, they always do this. Saying intentions. What's the point of filing a flight plan if you're not gonna follow? Okay. In charts. So, edit, we can get rid of this one and this one. Okay, so I guess we'll do Elgar. Harps, Tyler. Tyler. Alright, let's change our approach chart as well. Or arrival, actually. Swamp E. Oh yeah, we should be changing our what are we at, 2988? We're at 1012. I probably put my headphones back on so I can hear when the guys are trying to say something. That's Vixen, then we got to be at 9,000. Miffy. That's all good.
Asiana 102. Super. Speed 210 knots.
Guess Chad's not talking. I'll have to respond to him. Speed 210 knots. Asiana 120. Super. Spoilers out. Let's get down to 210. $9,000 and then Karma is 6,000. Wonder if we have the correct 111.9337. Yep. And is it still the same barrow? No, it's different. It's 339 now.
Captain, cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Narita. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in the full upright position, and fasten your seat belts. We will be arriving at Terminal 2, Gate 75. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going all the way around or if we're gonna be cutting through. See what they let's see, here's 10,000 here, so I wonder if we're going from Unari. That's what we should be doing, Unari to Corgi. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that discontinuity. Delete. That might be why our BS. Okay, that might be why that's showing that way. Tyler, Gina, Cosmo. All right, very good. Cockpit, we got business to take care of. A little fast. There, I need to descend down to... Alright, so then we have Tyler. Tyler's a mandatory 4,000. Get down to 4,000. Get some flaps down. Try to slow us down a little bit. Fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. Get ready to make our turn. At least it looked like we were getting ready to make a turn on the map. There we go. Almost ready to land. Excellent. We're at 4,000 feet. We're close to it. Speed's good, altitude's good. We're about 26 miles away. I'm just gonna leave the flaps at 1. There's no reason to really fuck around with them, I don't think. Get from the tower yet? Nope. I kind of want to let the airplane land itself and just watch it, to be honest. I think that'd be pretty cool. Textures look pretty good on this airplane. I mean, for a free airplane, pretty damn good to me. Alright, we are just about ready to capture this localizer coming up here. Miles out. Spoilers are armed. We will go into approach mode here momentarily. Do it. Yeah, I can still activate approach mode. Once we make our turn and we get, I guess, about maybe 15 miles out, 10 miles out, activate approach. I'm wondering if you would do that in real life, if you would do that closer to like when ILS captures. Sorry, I was trying to move the pillow behind me. Pretty good livery this person came up with. I mean, I don't really know completely what this airplane looks like in real life, but this livery looked pretty damn good to me.
Asiana 102 Super, proceed direct Gina. Cleared for the ILS runway. 34 left approach.
Proceeding direct Gina, cleared for the ILS runway, 34 left approach. Asiana 02.
Correct. Gina. Hit approach mode. Activate approach here. And here's all. Don't tell me that whole time my flight director hasn't been on. Shh, don't tell me that. Yeah, see, we're still, I don't want to go all the way down to that speed. Oh, 180 is okay. Okay. You're going to keep it at 180, guys. That's fine with me. I just don't want to go down to like 134 already. I don't think the speed's going to lower again until I put my flaps down again. Not sure why the localizer is not showing that we're off. Like if I put it on VOR mode, it shows. But it doesn't show this. Alright, we got our decision height, our mileage, holding at 180. I mean, we're looking good for cabin crew. Take your seats for landing.
Asiana 102. Contact Narita Tower on 118.2 when established.
Contacting Narita Tower on 118.2 when established. Asiana 02.
Thank you, Chad. Alright, here's our airplane right here. We're getting ready to pull into Gina.
Narita Tower, Asiana 02. Good morning. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 34 left.
Asiana 02 Super. Narita Tower, winds 17.
Alright, localizer's captured.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 34 left. Asiana 02 Super.
Now, I was serious when I said I wanted to watch this airplane land. I think it's a very good test for the airplane to see how well it does landing itself. But I know I'm going to catch some shit from people because, you know, I didn't land it myself. Okay. Next. Swipe left. Alright, once we get on the glide slope, we'll put our flaps down again, put our gear down, landing gear down, go flaps 2. The people that give me shit because I might not land this plane on myself, this is what I gotta say to you.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care. That's what I'm saying. We don't care. When I'm off camera, I'll be laughing like this. If you haven't watched that whole clip of that guy laughing, that is some of the funniest shit you will ever see. He goes on for like 2 or 3 minutes just laughing like that. It's crazy. Alright, we're 10 miles out. We're flaps 2. Whoa, bitch. What the fuck happened? Alright, let's not do that. We'll do cinematic, yes. Yeah, I'd rather land the airplane like this and just watch it land. I think that's cool. We need to make sure we put our flaps down. I don't know if I can put my flaps down out here. Let's try it. I think they're moving. Yep, they did. We got flaps 1, flaps 4 to go.
2,500.
Alright, we'll go flaps full when we get a little closer. They mean like the literal tower. Like, that's funny. Let's go flaps full. I want tower view to work because I've watched a couple of airplanes land in tower view before, and it's really cool. A little too hazy, I guess, today to do that. We'll just leave it in cinematics mode for landing. We're not going to be taxiing. I got to get out of here. Plus, I never really taxi anyways. Like, that's not like... I don't know. Maybe I'd be over 1,000 subscribers if I taxied more airplanes. Who knows? Nobody's ever complained about it, so I just never saw a need to do it. I mean, who really cares about taxiing anyways? Who cares? So cool. Yeah, this is definitely the way to watch it. Oh, you guys missed the touchdowns. I mean, the guys missed the touchdown zone, guys. All right, very good. That was cool. Not a bad plane for free. You know, let me turn off stay attention quick. Yeah, for a free airplane, that's a hell of an airplane for free. I gotta say, I think it's a great plane for free. So was the other airplane they have, the A320. I forget if it's a Neo or a 321. I don't think it's a 321. I think it's a 320 Neo. Whatever the fuck it is. It's a good airplane. There's a small chance that I'll be back tonight. Just watching YouTube videos and flying general aviation airplanes and just, you know, doing some random shit. I don't know. I might be back on tonight. I might not even be doing Flight Simulator. I might play a different game and just fucking talk for a while. That's about it for me now. I got stuff I gotta do. I gotta run a couple errands because I'm an adult. and I have dinner reservations, so I want to change my shirt and shit. So I will see everybody on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on your way out the door, and I will see everybody next time. See ya.